For quite some time in LEGO history, these were kinda the only options when it came to customizing or assembling a specific character. The classic smiling face. No details, just a blank space for you to fill with your imagination. Then came the pirates, with the smile as a blueprint and a few details on top. Excellent steps in the direction of more personally driven characters at that time. Captain Redbeard and Governor Broadside were the first named characters, starting a new trend that would evolve and set in motion some of the best eras of LEGO history. The third wave of face prints brought a whole new level of detail and commitment to character personality, the pinnacle of which being my beloved adventurous theme, as we will demonstrate today. Hi LEGO Maniacs, I'm Alexander and this video is a quick presentation to this new endeavor I'm starting. As you all soon find out, I'm quite a big fan of old LEGO themes, especially those that came out during the late 80s, 90s and early 2000s. Mixing my nostalgia-driven opinion with a little bit of archaeological interpretation, I'm to show you my love and appreciation for this topic, including video essays, reviews, countdowns, top 10 lists, and much more as we go down the vintage LEGO rabbit hole. So consider yourself officially invited to join me in this journey of research, projects, and a deep dive into the magic of the LEGO world. Enjoy the ride! As my first video, I thought to bring you into my own personal favorite theme, which is LEGO Adventurers from 1998. I, as well as many other LEGO content creators today, was introduced to the adventure theme through the catalog that came with every LEGO set back in the day. Although the Pirates theme was my first love, the adventurers represent everything I truly wanted in a toy. A great escape to a world of great characters, exciting foreign lands full of perils, dangers, and of course, a treasure and a mystery to be found. I intend to make a video talking about how the Adventurers line was the sole successor of the Pirates line one day. But let's not dive into that discussion for now. Today, we'll present the core of what made the Adventurers so special in my eyes, the main cast. Johnny Thunder and the gang were the perfect stand-ins for fans of Indiana Jones, Tintin, The Mines of King Solomon, The Lost World, Tarzan, and so many other great pulp stories like those. The fact that these LEGO sets didn't come with a previously established story made them the most appropriate tool to the development of our imagination as children. I think we can all agree that the characters represent the usual suspects when it comes to this kind of narrative. We have a swashbuckling hero, the no-nonsense kind of guy, always ready for action, Johnny Thunder, representing the action hero, the Tomb Raider, the grave robber part of Indy's persona. Just by looking at him, we can already tell he's been through some nasty deserts and jungles, and his confident smile stands as proof he passed those tests with flying colors. Cricky, mate! Professor Charles Lightning, or Professor Kilroy, seems to be more of a scholar. The other half of Henry Jones Jr., or should I say, Henry Jones Sr. turned minifig. A bit goofy and lightheaded, the professor seems to be the brains of the operation, and likely the source of most of the dangers they come across. We also have Harry Kane, the daring pilot, Chip and Dale mixed into one. An expert driver of everything you can name, and a pretty good mechanic by the looks of it. He always strikes me as a funny guy, but at the same time, the one who rescues the crew when all hope is lost. And of course, we cannot leave out Miss Gail Storm, or Pippin Reed, the globe-trotting reporter Tintin turned American lady. She's always depicted as this headstrong, story-first journalist, but also comes across as someone really down to the facts and never shy of taking the action into her own hands. Ah, the gang. 4 perfect heroes, complementary and absolutely easy to set with personality and background. Just by looking at them, we can see the archetypes they represent. The nationality aspect they were meant to bring also makes our imagination fly even further. As much as I love the Pirates theme, I consider the Adventurers the peak of LEGO as a whole in terms of characters and their structure. You see, the Pirates characters had some uniqueness to them, but only when paired with the right clothes and accessories. Captain Redbeard is only Captain Redbeard when he's wearing his bicorn hat and the full costume. Ironhook's portrayal demands the torn red shirt and the slightly darker hair-colored Redbeard face. Take his torso out and change it to a generic pirate sleeveless shirt and you got yourself a generic first mate or something like that. There are a lot of generic characters in the Pirates theme, soldiers, buccaneers, you name it. On the other hand, if you take Hurricane's head out and put it into a new torso, voila, you got yourself a Hurricane on a new suit. Yeah, see what I mean? These characters had a personality to them, with no second expressions, and no need for them also. The Adventurers' faces utilize what I call the third wave of LEGO face prints. The first wave were those iconic smiling faces we all know and love. Iconic, yes, but also limited. Not everyone should have just the same face, but with a different hair or torso to differentiate. The second wave, which came through the castle and most recognizably by Pirates theme, used the smiling face as a base, but added different hair, beard, and other features, as well as different colors of those in order to give the minifigs some personality of their own. Arguably, you could still see them as generic and lacking in the unique traits category. Then came the third wave, with Western and Adventurers. The Western minifigs reutilized some face prints, but the villains were all unique and iconic, even though they're an odd bunch, not seen by everyone as LEGO appropriate with those noses and whatnot. But when it came to the Adventurers, they just outdid themselves. LEGO created a truly unique feel to all of the minifigs. Of course, you could use the face prints elsewhere, and LEGO obviously did, but those faces became extremely bound to those characters, especially the villains, if you come to think of them. Where else did you see Sam Sinister or Sly Boots' face elsewhere? Or the iconic Baden von Baden smirk? You don't see them being on any other LEGO character, because they are Sam Sinister and Baden von Baden. They're not just enacting, impersonating them. And that's the difference. That's why they're so iconic and recognizable. Well, we end this video with that, but more on this topic later as we continue our deep dive into the world of LEGO Adventures. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it if you like this video, as it truly helps us a lot. And don't forget also to comment your own favorite set or theme. Thanks for the time, and see you in the next meeting of the Archeolego Society.